Hey guys, Martin the Martian here to review the very first Iron Man movie that came out back in like 2008. Doesn't sound that long ago, but with all the Marvel movies that have come out ever since, that was miles away. Now this movie did something revolutionary. When this movie came out, it changed the way that comic book movies were to be made. It changed the way that superhero movies were to be made. It changed the way everything in the movies were made, similar to other things. And it was a great movie then, and it's a great movie now. Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark in this movie is phenomenal. I love how in this movie he starts off as a jerk, as a billionaire, genius, playboy, philanthropist, and you see the character arc throughout this movie of him becoming that, jerk, and to becoming like Iron Man, how he is. This movie is an origin story and a standalone movie. This movie started off just as itself. You can watch this movie and not have to worry about watching something else. Like I said about Civil War, if you're going to watch Civil War, I'd prefer you guys watch The Winter Soldier and Age of Ultron to get a lot of backstory. But with Iron Man, you don't need any of that. You can just walk in there and enjoy it. The villain in this movie, his name is Obadiah Stane. He's supposed to be like the boss of Stark Industries, and he did a pretty good job for what he is. I just thought he was sort of one-dimensional of a character. Not very clear his motivations. I guess just power hungry or money hungry, whatever it is, or jealousy. But that's the villain in this movie, and I thought he was good for what he is. Pepper Potts in this movie is supposed to be like the romance/assistant to Tony Stark, and I thought she did a pretty good job in this movie. It sort of broke the superhero cliche into movies, and that's all I'm gonna say because this review will not have spoilers. But with that being said, I thought she did good. This movie was directed by Jon Favreau, and I thought he did a pretty good job. At the time, what was I, 8 years old when that movie came out, so I wouldn't know a whole lot like I do now about movies and actors and directors. But Jon Favreau did a really good job in this movie, and a lot of other movies that he's made are phenomenal too. I really do think you guys should check it out. His Agenda, he's got some pretty good movies out there. I really like the visual aspects of this movie. When you're seeing Tony Stark build the Iron Man suits, and when you're seeing it build together, and the way he flies, the way he'll and everything, it just looks great. It's sort of like a Transformer, but human size, and it's more visually entertaining. So overall, rewatching this movie, I really enjoyed it just as much as I probably did as a kid. It's been a while since I've seen it, but now that I've seen it, I really did enjoy it more this time because I can appreciate the things that it's done, and since it acts like a standalone movie, it's great like that. You don't need to worry about it setting up something in the future or anything. It's great the way it is. Like, it's just wrapped up in a nice little bow. Okay, so overall, I'm going to give this movie a 5 out of 5. It's in a galaxy far, far away, and I'm going to start using phrases now instead of numbers. So slowly and slowly, I'll mesh them together, and you'll start hearing me say phrases instead of numbers because I'm not really a fan of ratings. I don't like to say it's 8 out of 10 or it's 4 out of 5 because that's just sort of being judgmental. I'd rather tell you in words than in numbers. You know what I mean? But that's what I'm going to start doing from now on. I hope you guys like it, and I hope you guys like this review, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching.